Hi everyone, how are you my dear children? Hope you all are safe and fine, healthy, doing well in your life. So today we are going to discuss mass and weight. Very simple, very simple rather. Okay, what is mass, children? Any idea what is mass? Mass is nothing but it is the quantity of matter contained in it. What does it mean? Suppose this is your pen. What is the mass of this pen? That means the amount of the material used to make this pen, the amount of the plastic is used to make this pen. That is your matter only. Clear? So mass of the body is the quantity of matter. How much matter is there to make this particular object is your mass. Okay. So mass is a scalar quantity of matter present in it, and it is a scalar quantity, children. No direction, it has got only some value, so only magnitude, so it is a scalar quantity. Next, what is the SI unit of mass? SI unit will be kg. This is your SI unit. Difference of mass and weight, most probable questions for exam, children. So ensure those things also, write point wise, and you will get your full mark over there. So SI unit of mass is kg. And third point is the mass of the body is constant. Mass of the body is constant. What does it mean? Suppose I am standing here. My weight, you can say mass, suppose 50 kg. I am going, okay, to my friend's place. My mass will change? No, it is going to be same, 50 kg. So mass is constant. Suppose I am here on earth. This pen is having, suppose, 10 gram. This pen is having the mass of 10 grams, suppose, children, on earth. And I am like, you know, I love physics. I want to explore. Now, like by God's grace, now I am on the moon with the same pen because I love teaching. Okay, can you people tell me what is the mass on the moon of this pen? It is going to be same 5 gram, children, because the matter is same. Whether on earth, whether in space, whether on moon, where it is. Matter is not going anywhere, or no extra matter is getting added up. You are changing the place. Okay, so mass is constant everywhere. Hope I am clear. And since it is the matter contained in it, so mass cannot be zero. Mass cannot be 0, children. If it is 0, that means that object is not existing. Okay, so hope I am clear with this mass thing. Everybody has written, and in books also it is there. If you are not writing also, it is fine. Now let us discuss what is weight, children. Important one. This is little bit of having more, you can say, mind is required, or little bit important. Mass is very easy. What is weight? Weight of a body, what does it mean? Actually, it is the force with which it is attracted toward the center of the earth. So weight of the body is the force with which it is attracted towards the center of the earth. That means earth applies force, that gravitational force. Everybody knows. Gmm by r square. We have already discussed. So earth applies this force on every object. Okay. And by Newton's second law, you know, F is equal to ma. F is equal to ma, children. So what is ma? M is mass. And what is A over here? Here it will be acceleration due to gravity. Okay. As earth applies force on every object, So F is equal to nothing but mg, and this is your W only. This is your W, children. Okay? Clear? What is W? W is nothing but it is the force with which it is attracted towards the center of the earth. And what is the SI unit? SI unit will be Newton, children. SI unit will be Newton. Tell me whether weight is a vector quantity or scalar quantity. Weight is vector quantity, children. It acts vertically downward direction because your acceleration due to gravity acts vertically in downward directions. So weight is a vector quantity as it has got direction. So weight acts in vertically downward direction. Okay, and we know W is equal to mg, just we have seen now, and we have studied in my previous lectures. This small g varies from place to place. Already we have seen this. And weight dependent on this g. That means weight also not constant. It will vary from place to place. You know, while going inside the earth, g decreases. That means your weight will decrease. When you are having some weight on the surface, suppose 50 kg, when you are going inside the earth, it is going to decrease as g decreases. And at the center of the earth, g is 0. That means your weight can also be 0. Hope if people can relate the difference between mass and weight. Mass is scalar, here it is vector. Okay, and mass is constant everywhere, but weight is not constant everywhere. It varies from place to place. Mass cannot be 0, but weight can be 0. Hope I am clear with this. Okay. Suppose, children, your weight is, suppose we are discussing about 1 kg weight. We have to calculate the weight of 1 kg mass. Kg means kilogram, children. Shortcut is kg. Okay. We have to calculate the weight of 1 kilogram mass. So what is 1 kilogram mass? M is into G. What is M now? This is your 1 kilogram you will put. What is G now? G is 9.8 meter per second square. So what is W now? Very smart people. Very smart. You children are, I know, very smart. So what is the value now? It is going to be 9.8 Newton, children. This is your weight of 1 kg mass. That means the weight of 1 kg mass is 9.8 Newton, means the force acting on mass of 1 kg at the surface of the earth is 9.8 Newton. Hope I am clear with this. Okay. Now let us see what is the weight of the object. What is the weight of the object on the moon? Let us see what is the weight of object on moon. And this thing also we have already discussed, ki the gravitational force of the moon, is 1/6, around 1/6 of the earth. So G of moon is, you can say 1/6 of G of earth. You can tell in this way also. Okay, is it clear? And what is the weight of the moon then? Weight of the object on the moon. Since G is 1/6 and W is equal to mg, so weight, okay, at moon for any object, okay, it will be 1/6 of the weight on earth. That means on moon it is going to be less, children. So weight of the object on the moon will be 1/6 of the, what is the weight on earth. So will you people agree to this? Let us see why you will agree. Why you are going to listen to this, what book is telling, what like I am telling or what teacher is telling, always go for the proof. Don't believe. Explore, research. See, G is equal to Gm by R square. So let me write and see the data, children. You know G is equal to Gm by R square. Okay, this is mass and this is your radius. So we are now comparing Earth and Moon, children. And this is your mass. Okay, and this is your radius. Now tell me, data is there everywhere. What is the mass of the Earth? It is around 5.98 into 10 to the power 24. Okay. And what is the radius of the Earth? It is 6.37 into 10 to the power 6 meter. What is the Moon? Mass of the Moon? It is 7.36 into around 100 times less, 10 to the power 22. Okay. And tell me, what is the radius of the Moon, children? Radius of the Moon is 1.74 into 10 to the power 6. These values will slightly vary from different side to side and book to book. Okay. And I think this values is in NCERT book. Clear, children? Now see, you can very well now see the mass of the Earth is more than your Moon. Okay. And even the radius of the Earth is more than your Moon. That means both mass and radius, this G depend on the mass and radius, children. And for Moon, both mass and radius of the Moon is less than the Earth. So that means it exerts lesser force of gravity. Okay. It exerts lesser force of gravity. Let us see. We'll try to now prove it. How it is 1/6. Mathematically also we can prove it. Children, what is weight of the object on Earth? What is the formula we will use? G M M. Weight means that force. We are using applying that force, na? So G M on Earth, that small object, you are comparing that mass. Okay, and R E square. Then what is the weight on the Moon, children? Same G, because it is universal constant. Okay, gravitational constant. The value is same everywhere. So mass of the Moon into M object. We are comparing the mass of the object. Okay, the object you are taking for consideration to compare the weight on Earth. What is the weight of that object on Earth, and what is the weight of the same object on Moon. So what is the radius of the Moon square? Okay. Now let us compare. To compare, what we will do, children? We can take the ratio. So weight of the Moon by weight of the Earth. What is weight of the Moon? So this divided by this. Okay. So let us write. Just now I have written. So what is the mass of the Moon? It is 7.36 into 10 to the power 22 into M. What is radius, children? The radius is 1.74 into 10 to the power 6 square. Divided by, wait, so again G, I am not putting the value of G because it is going to get cancelled again, because same, okay, denominator and numerator. So G into 5.98 into 10 to the power 24 into M divided by, what is the radius of the Earth? It is 6.37 into 10 to the power 6 square. Okay, then just change the thing, it will go up and it will come here. So G get cancelled, M get cancelled. Okay, and this is all the numbers. Just try to calculate. So approximately you are going to get 0.165, that is 1 by 6 children. So that means weight of the moon by weight on the moon by weight on earth is equal to 1 by 6. So finally, can I erase this now? Okay. So this is your final expression. We got this. So finally we can tell weight of the object on the moon is equal to cross multiply 1 by 6 weight of the object on earth. Hope I am clear with this. Hope I am clear with this. Okay children. So mass and weight done, difference I have already told. You people can write because you people are very smart, I know, very intelligent. So in my next lecture we are going to discuss thrust and pressure. So we are entering into the another part of gravitation, all the buoyancy, all those things we are going to discuss. Hope you have understood this lecture. If any doubt, please raise the doubt in comment section so that I can address it. And hope this video lecture is helping you to understand the subject in easier manner. With that note, please take care children. Stay safe. Thank you so much for watching.